Namaste to you all. Today I am going to make video of chapter matrix identity matrix. What is multiplicative identity matrix? Now multiplicative identity matrix and another one is transpose of matrix. Today's my video is related with that one. Now first let's come to this topic multiplicative identity matrix, which is denoted by capital I. Now here let A and B, these two matrices I have taken A and B. Let A and B be two matrices which can be multiplied. Which can be multiplied means this first matrix column and second matrix row, suppose they are equal. They are equal. That's why you can multiply. Now suppose these two matrix, product of these two matrix A and B. If product of these two matrix A and B, matrices A and B is A, equal to A. If A times B equals to A, then the matrix B is known as an identity matrix, multiplicative identity matrix, which is denoted by I. This identity, that is the symbol capital I we use. That's why in place of this B, when this B is an identity matrix, then we can replace this B by I. Now from here, then when we replace this B by I, then it will be A times I equals to A. A times I equals to A. Now here one more point. Since product of a matrix with identity, since product of a matrix with identity matrix is commutative, it means generally matrix multiplication is not commutative, but in case of identity matrix it is commutative. That's why this one we can write A times I equals to I times A equals to A. Now again listen from here. What is identity? Actually, identity matrix doesn't bring any change. When we multiply that matrix, we can define in this way also. A matrix which doesn't bring any change after multiplication, then that matrix is known as identity matrix. Now, multiply any matrix with identity matrix. Here is matrix A. You can multiply this B also, C also, D also, any matrix with this identity matrix. That identity matrix doesn't bring any change in the product. See, same matrix will get. When we multiply a matrix by an identity matrix, then product remains same matrix. That is, here is one example, A times I equals to A. Now this I doesn't bring any change. Now this one is definition. Now and this one, remember that this is also just like its formula. A times I equals to I times A equals to A, commutative rule. Identity matrix, product of identity matrix with any matrix always follows the commutative rule. Now this one is identity matrix. Now another, what is the connection of, in case of types of matrix. Now uh, I'll bring its connection. Now I love this one. Now we know the types of matrix. Now this identity matrix, now I'll give example how to find identity matrix and what is its types. Identity matrix types. Now I'm going to explain that. Now first of all, now A square matrix. A square matrix is that matrix having number of rows and number of columns equal. Now and to be identity matrix, first condition, it should be a square matrix. Now this simple A square matrix, I write here A square matrix 4 Now I have written here a matrix. This is a square matrix. Its number of row and number of columns, they are equal. This one is a square matrix. This one is a square matrix. A square matrix. Now just see the connection. Now a square matrix. Now this is a square matrix. Now see the types of matrix. My previous video you can see. Just for revision I am explaining here. Now this one is a square matrix. A square matrix having same number of rows and columns. This one is a square matrix. Now then after a square matrix, another one is diagonal matrix. Diagonal matrix. What is called diagonal matrix? Now this one is main diagonal. This one is main diagonal. Diagonal. This one is main diagonal, principal diagonal, or leading diagonal. Now in this matrix, if this is the diagonal elements are 4, 5, 2. 4, 5, 2, they are the elements of the diagonal. Now these 7, 8, 9, 3, 6, they are non-diagonal elements. They are not the elements of diagonal. They are non-diagonal elements. If only these diagonal elements are not 0, non-diagonal elements 0, then that matrix is known as diagonal matrix. Okay, I write here this all. Now this one is diagonal elements, they are not 0. Now remaining all 0. This non-diagonal elements 0. Then this one is called diagonal matrix. Now from here what you have to understand, to be diagonal matrix, first condition, matrix should be a square. A square, then after diagonal matrix. Now again if after this scalar matrix. Now what is scalar matrix? Now see here, in diagonal everything same, but these diagonal elements, they are not same. Diagonal elements, they are not same. If they are same, if you write here, okay, I write here this, I'll make this diagonal element same. Okay, actually suppose here also k, here also k, here also k. K means scalar number. This k, when they are same, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 6, 6. This k means any scalar number. Then this type of matrix is known as scalar matrix. In scalar matrix, diagonal elements should be same and non-diagonal elements should be 0. Now this is scalar matrix. Now again after this scalar matrix, now we are coming to identity matrix. This identity matrix, I am talking about multiplicative identity matrix. This is multiplicative identity matrix. If k equals to 1, now in place of this scalar matrix, if the value of k is 1 unit, then this matrix is known as identity matrix. Now I'll write here this. Now in place of this a, I wrote here I. Now 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. In this way we can find identity matrix. Now see here, what is the difference? There is, in place of k, there is only one, that is identity matrix. Now this is of order of 3 by 3. Now if we can make identity matrix of 2 by 2 order, 1, 0, 0, 1. This is of 2 by 2 order. This upper one is multiplicative identity matrix of order 3 by 3, and this one is multiplicative identity matrix of order 2 by 2. Now from here, what is identity matrix? Here we can say this is identity matrix. We can say this is scalar matrix also, because this diagonal elements same. We can say this is scalar matrix also. Now we can say this is diagonal matrix also, because diagonal matrix, all non-diagonal elements 0, diagonal elements are not 0. Now we can say this is a square matrix also. Now therefore from here what can we say, that this scalar identity matrix, it is square matrix also, it is diagonal matrix also, it is scalar matrix also, and especially this is identity matrix. Now just I am going to show this connection. You should know this connection. See the you should find the difference. Square matrix. Now these three, if they are not square, then diagonal, scalar, identity we cannot define. Now this one is identity matrix. Now this is a multiplicative identity matrix of 3 by 3 order. This is a multiplicative identity matrix of 2 by 2 order. Okay, now after this I'll talk about additive identity matrix also there. Remember this, there is not only multiplicative identity, there is additive identity matrix also. Now what is additive identity matrix? Now additive identity matrix means that matrix when we add on any matrix, that additive identity doesn't bring any change. Okay, I love this one. Now after this, just one simple introduction of additive identity matrix. Now we know that additive identity matrix. This additive identity matrix, that is null matrix that is of order 0 0 2 by 3. Now additive identity matrix means 0, all the elements 0. Now what is additive identity matrix? Now definition is A plus N or N plus A always gives matrix A. Now this N is called additive identity matrix. Okay, this one, it doesn't bring any change in any. Now here, this in case of additive matrix order, here is in case of multiplicative identity matrix order should be always square matrix, but in case of additive identity matrix order should be, what is the order of the matrix A? Same order we have to take. In case of addition and subtraction of matrices, order should be same. If the matrices order are not same, we cannot add, we cannot subtract. That's why this one is related with addition. That's why what is the order of matrix A? Same order we have to take. Same order of additive identity we have to take. Null matrix we can say zero matrix also. Now this is called all the elements 0. Now if we add that additive identity matrix this, and that doesn't bring any change in the matrix. That's why this is additive identity matrix. Now it is not necessary any of order. What is the order of this? It is not necessary to be a square. It will be a square also. If matrix A is a square, then this also a square. Now you can take so many order, 2 by 2, this is of 2 by 2 order. If you take only this one, 2 by 2, this is a square. 2 by 3, any order. 3 by 3 to 4 by 3, any order. What will be the order? Same we can take. This is additive identity. Now after this, now I'll give simple next matrix, that is transpose. What is transpose of matrix? Now transpose of matrix, next transpose of matrix. Now next one is transpose of matrix. What is transpose of matrix? Now matrix obtained. Now matrix obtained by changing. Matrix obtained by changing its all rows to column, or all columns to rows. Now when we change rows to columns or all columns to rows, then that matrix is known as transpose matrix, and it is denoted by the symbol A prime, or we write A T, that is transpose. This T means transpose, A prime or AT. Now this is the symbol of transpose matrix. Now I'll give one example. If A equals to a matrix 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 7, -8, -5, -6, okay, 9. Okay, I have taken a matrix of 3 by 3. Now see here, this one is R1, R2, R3. This one is C1, C2, C3. Now change only one. Which one do you want to change? Row to columns or column to rows? Decide. Now I'll change its rows to column, or same, anyone. Change either rows or its columns. Then the matrix will get new matrix. That matrix is called transpose matrix. Now here, this is matrix A. Now its transpose. Now 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This one is R1. Now I'll make it C1. 2, 3, 4. This 2, 3, 4. What I did? This 2, 3, 4. It was R1. I made this one C1. R1 became C1. Now this one is R2. This one is R2. Now I'll change this 1, 5, 7 R2 to C2. Now 1, 5, 7. Now it is C2. R2 I change into C2. Now this last one left, that is R3. I'll change this into C3. -8, -6. -8, -6, 9. Now this one is C3. Now see, again what we found, this matrix after changing its rows to columns, or you can, what I did, I changed row R1 to C1, R2 to C2, R3 to C3, or you can change same result you will get. You can say C1 R1, C2 R2, C3 R3, in this way. Now here, this is the transpose of matrix A. Now here, when you find transpose, remember that diagonal elements, they do not change. Here 2, 5, 9, 2, 5, 9. That remains. They remain same. There is no change. In this way, this is the meaning of transpose matrix. Now one simple properties. Now I draw this one. This one, transpose. Suppose there is a matrix A, its transpose T. Again, transpose of transpose. Its transpose is this one. Transpose of A, there is a matrix A. Its transpose is this. Now here it comes. Now again its transpose will be A. Again its transpose. If you find transpose of this one, you will get A. Transpose of A is this one, and again its transpose will be this. That's why it is same matrix A. Now this all about transpose. Okay, I love this one. Now okay, transpose matrix and identity matrix. These two, what is identity, what is transpose? Okay, today's this was only. Now I'll make another video of determinant, singular matrix, non-singular matrix, and multiplicative inverse. Okay, thank you.